a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it. He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Newton. Get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 2 yards on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through, to rumble.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Extra point forthcoming. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went for it.
They may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Newton. They find some open field here. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Go to 54, go to 54, line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? And
he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. 21. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. The shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Second down, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They give to Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here you go.
Prescott now on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a third. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy, some bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Prescott now from the 50. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 50 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick
Welcome
start.
to
Meanwhile,
the
they take a
game.
shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Knock it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him
That
some
just ain't
passes
gonna
that
do
he's
it, my
comfortable
man.
with.
I don't even know how you got out of
Some
that.
completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in
Keep
why
playing
they are
with me,
trailing
man.
right now. Now yet another incompletion here as
Don't
they fail
punt
to
it. You ain't
connect
got to.
on third. And incomplete. The contact made the ball
Keep
roll
going for
free
broke.
and brings up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They will go for it. Now Newton taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And that's going to be incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but the zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away. How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps.
Nope.
And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now a third down throw, but
take the points. Get yourself on the board.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that
Do your
third
people
down
some
pass.
confidence.
Brings up fourth. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here's Newton. And
don't mind if I do.
Picked off by Jeff Heath. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here.
Don't mind if I do.
To no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception.
Hope was alive.
Play, taking the ball away.
Or not.
It looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. What a spin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Working.
And it'll be second and very short.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's a third.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
You're going to earn everything. Punt.
Not the result they were looking for there on third down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit
we've been down here
balance.
before, my man.
Pick up another first down with that run.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
We're going to stay true. Let's get it.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. Then his pass is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's make it ugly. Super ugly. Super.
The give is to Elliott.
Balance.
And all the way up to the 41.
Do my eyes deceive me,
You
or is he
thought.
getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put
The
a
man
lot of
gonna
time
quit,
in
though.
the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Right back to him on
Because he
first
ain't built
down.
like that.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down.
But he was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 48. Go, 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 get out there, get out there. 46.
Throwing, Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Russ Cockrell. And he will bring this one back.
Whatever that
It's
is, a
a
plan.
pick six.
I hope he can get my shut out. But let's not give yourself some confidence, man.
This game's still fairly well.
This is the first time he's been in the
I
red
think now
zone.
you go conservative, don't you? Go into your
It's
shell and just
funny.
run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the...
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh,
Turnover
man.
there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's
So
go.
still lots of work
You're a
left to do,
clown.
but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Let's get it.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't
Big
at
fact.
all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's got him complete. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Prescott now.
What you
Perfect
thought I
since the
was running
second
it to
half
the left,
started.
huh?
7 of 7.
Now I'm
It's
going to try
1st
you
and 10.
again.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Get him
And
out of
push
here.
his way forward
Run him
here for a
over.
good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to
We're
myself
going to
a
get to
little
you
bit,
easy
Brandon,
because you have to use
right
one of them
now,
timeouts.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Joe.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
I can stay right
It's
here
a
and just
gain
run
of
right
6
here,
as
buddy.
they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Here go 46.
They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Can't stop little old Zeke, huh? Oh, don't quit on me now. It's a minute and 20. It's a minute and 20 left in the game. Yeah. If you like what you seen, ladies and gentlemen, like you seen, remember to like and subscribe. Remember to like and subscribe. And we out of here. Yeah.